Goat Simulator 3, the direct sequel to 2014's original Goat Simulator, is probably the most inaccurate sim ever made, but that's okay. Deliberate stuttering can be both fun and weird, and the weird, goat-infested world provides an appropriate tone of tongue for wild acts. The gameplay of Goat Simulator 3 itself is fun and light-hearted, but it ultimately lacks content beyond checking quest boxes. But playing with friends is a different experience that opens up a whole new level of mischief. If players are wondering what happened to Goat Simulator 2, they'll be faced with the game's first joke, which is a good indication of what's to come. Goat Simulator 3 opens with a parody of Skyrim with 4 goats pitted against each other in carts while a farmer walks around. The farmer, one of the rare characters in the game, made it clear that a goat character appears in the video game. He goes on a long monologue, ends up joking about the game's instructions, and wonders why the players don't skip cutscenes. The mistakes come fast and hard, and only some of them are good laughs, depending on taste, of course. Swedish developer Coffee Stain Studios seems to have taken a spray and pray approach content with the few that stick and such. Even bad, cheesy, or just plain stupid jokes seem to be part of the fun. Real laughter comes from well-established rules of the world that allow for fun. This is at the heart of what makes Goat Simulator 3 great, especially in multiplayer. The first thing the player is asked to do is to sync with a nearby goat tower, thus revealing part of the map and most of the available quests. Anyone who has played an open-world game in the past 15 years will recognize this mechanic. In this case, it works both as the intended map display and as an emulation for many other games that use the same system. Much of the in-game humor in Goat Simulator 3 happens like this. Using a mechanic that has become a cliché is also a joke. When players sync up, they can enter the tower and discover the essence of the game, at least from a narrative perspective. Inside the tower is a gate with several seals on it. As players complete tasks, they earn points. A certain number of points increase their Illuminati rank and break one of the seals. It also unlocks new areas of the castle with secret tips, scenery customization, and more. The main goal is to release the final seal and gain access to what lies beyond. To complete tasks and travel the world, players can use the goat's abilities, grab things with its sticky tongue, smash things, and trip. New gear will be unlocked at a steady rate as you complete quests, many of which grant unique abilities. The amount of gear available alone allows for a lot of customization, allowing players to create some truly broken but interesting characters. Some abilities provide actual upgrades or benefits, such as missile boots. Others are a sticky disaster, like a rocket pack that causes the goat to slide uncontrollably at high speeds. It's a game of what kind of abilities are more interesting. Goat Simulator 3 is designed to allow players to create as many chaos goats as possible. With multiple equipment slots, players will inevitably have more than one ability at a time. Note that the same input will trigger multiple. Moving forward and sending the fish out of the goat's helmet when opening the paraglider is a fairly normal operation, but it can also lead to bad combinations that hinder the game. While this fits the humble spirit of the game, it also results in frequent visits to the inventory menu, which interrupts the fun. The missions scattered around the map involve silly, simple tasks like licking and placing objects somewhere or hitting something. The game presents little challenge, and players looking for a meaty game won't find it. Some players' main motivation is to tick off tasks on a list, but doers have better games with more compelling action. The biggest problem with Goat Simulator 3 is that it just doesn't offer enough fun as a single player. The missions are a bit boring, and the main objective of unlocking the tower seal is pretty empty. Players can certainly do a lot of stupid things on their own, but being stupid for stupid reasons can be a boring experience that gets boring quickly. It's a shapeless game, not a real game. What Goat Simulator 3 lacks in a single-player experience, it makes up for in a brilliant and unexpected party game. A pair of goats creating their own unique style of mayhem. Watching these forces clash, often literally, leads to spectacularly subversive performances. A simple act like going from one objective to another turns into a wild race to see who can outrun their goat friends, or innocent citizens, the furthest. The game excels at placing NPCs in the right place that want headbutts to the crotch, off cliffs and into the setting sun. With this kind of crap constantly being thrown around the world, it's almost impossible to keep a herd of goats on track. But that's the beauty of Goat Simulator 3. There are some multiplayer mini-games in the world that can only be played with friends, and they are the best part of the game. Golf, derby car battles, Splatoon parodies, and more add to the unseen multiplayer mayhem, but they all make the game lightheartedly funny. Between these games, tasks, and random distractions, it's possible to find a lot of fun for a group of friends. Playing this game solo is missing the best parts. In the right context, Goat Simulator 3's uniquely humorous, wonderfully fractured world is a delightful playground. While the single-player experience can be lackluster and border on boring, the multiplayer potential is huge. The world and mechanics are designed so that the slightest provocation can cause the world to unravel with comical results. Despite its flaws, Goat Simulator 3 deserves to shine as a party game. Our rating, 3.5 out of 5. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.